When you book with Airbnb, you get bargains like $40 right on the beach. But you never know what you're getting into, like this guard station and this strange kind of eerie big orange and red prison school place. We have stayed the last 2 nights. So Keith, tell us what this place is. He's done some research and he's going to let us know where we have stayed the last few nights. We were near Pisa, Italy.
Well, it turns out this building, which is actually many buildings with a total of over 1 million square feet, was designed by a top Italian architect, directed by Benito Mussolini. The name of the place was the Via Rosa Moltani Mussolini, who was the mother of Benito Mussolini, who of course was the dictator of Fascist Italy from 1922 until his death, when his people killed him at the end of World War II in 1945. Part of his propaganda ministry, they built buildings like this as summer camps to indoctrinate the youth. This particular building was the biggest of all of them. It was built for the workers of the railroads and the postal workers. But of course it only functioned as that for a few years. After the war, the official information ministry no longer existed, and so they divided it up between the 2 other different ministries. It was a school for a while, and then was abandoned for a number of years, and recently a part of it has been restored as a hotel or apartment building. But it has huge halls and just an odd place, and it was just an interesting fact of history that we found.
Well, it's kind of like maximum security too, isn't it? Like 5 bolts to get into your door.
There's a lot of security here.
And the beach and pool,
it was built into a resort. They call it a camp, but it was built with marble stairs and tile floors, thick walls. But what amazed me was that it was designed in the late 20s and built in the early 30s. It looked a lot newer than that. I would have guessed probably 60s.
Yeah, it's surprising. They have glass block and just really modern architecture. What's the deal with that gate, that fence running right down the middle of that building?
Well, after the war, they divided it between 2 ministries, for the postal workers and the transportation workers, and they just divided the building in half, and that end of the resort, right now, I believe, still abandoned.
And then how many, there's quite a few along this road, aren't there?
There are a number of them along the roads. Many of them are being restored. Some of them were actually built in the 1800s, were used as kind of rehabilitation places for youth that had tuberculosis or other diseases.
So would these kind of be Mussolini's propaganda tool or what?
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, thanks for the history. We're here near Pisa, between Pisa and
Livorno.
Okay, Italy. So with the Enlighten tour, and now we're headed to Rome.